vast, a cosmic song. What a vision to you in Dracoria, where dragons belong. In a realm where code meets the stars, dragons rise from digital scars. What a vision to you, a boundless dream, a genetic art. Trider vision to you, an endless flight, Dracoria pushing it on the June. An endless flight, Dracoria hashtags born of lights. Infinite worlds in every gene, a blockchain sky, a neon scene, a copper a break. What a vision to you, a cosmic choir, a dragon's plea. What a vision to you, each dragon's glow, a unique light. Trider vision to you, an endless flight, Dracoria pushing it on the June. An endless flight, Dracoria hashtags born of light. An endless flight, Dracoria's dragons born of light. A boundless dream, a genetic art. A boundless dream, a genetic art. A boundless flight, a unique light. From blocks of code, their wings take flight. A quarter vigintillion in the night. A water vigintillion, each dragon's glow, a unique light. Trider vigintillion, an endless flight, Dracoria's dragons born of light. An endless flight, Dracoria's dragons born of light. An endless flight, Dracoria's dragons born of light. Infinite worlds in every gene, a glorious dragons born of light. Infinite worlds forever gleam. What a vision to you, a cosmic dream, a neon glow forever gleam.
Every vote, every scale in the blockchain. Dragonchain, Dragonchain, yeah, ich rock die Dragonchain, Dragonchain, yeah, ich rock die Dragonchain, Dragonchain, yeah, Galaxy Boy. Ja, ich hab den Dragon Spirit, Dragonchain der Neck, ich kill es, ja, ich kill es, ey, ja, ich hab den Dragon Spirit, Dragonchain der Neck, ich kill es, ja, ich kill es, Speie lila Flammen, ganzes Game am Brennen, du machst den Track hier an, deutsche Rapper rennen, ja, du weißt ganz genau, dass alle grad erkennen, dass ich einfach besser rappe als die deutschen Rap-Legenden. Meine Rap-Skills technisch heftig, deine Rap-Skills sind extrem schlecht, Bitch. Du bist nur ein Cash-geiler Zweck, Reimer mit Patent auf Practice, ich bin echt nicer Text-Schreiber mit den besten Tracks, Bitch.
Ey, yo, Alter, nur kurz gefragt, ist schon alles so? Kannst du nicht wenigstens noch so einen ganz kurzen Part bringen?
Pass auf, mein Beast ist trapped in the rain, trains gonna rain, Funkener fliegen, die Flex insane, Text in great, it's way too late, for you to stop me, denn ich zeig, was das Game. Im Netz machst du auf Gangster, redest davon, dass du Cash hast, auch in Real Life bist du Penner, ein Kinderwitz wie der Wendler. So, hast du jetzt genug?
Yo, das war übel krass, Mann.
Danke, Mann, und weil du es bist, kommt hier nochmal die Hook für dich.
ディズニーが最初に開発し、その後スピンアウトし、オープンソースとなったドラゴンチェーンからドラゴンチェーン商用プラットフォームおよびドラゴンチェーンインキュベーターが登場。まず資産となるデータの保護に重点を置いているドラゴンチェーンプラットフォームを見ていきましょう。サーバーレス構造を用いた拡張性高いプラットフォームは、スマートコントラクトの開発者たちが Java、Python、Node、C# など使い慣れたプログラミング言語で作り込まれるようパッケージ化されています。さらに、すべてのスマートコントラクトが Amazon AWS とその他の機能にフルアクセスできます。次はドラゴンチェーンインキュベーターを見ていきましょう。ドラゴンチェーンインキュベーターはブロックチェーンプロジェクトのローンチに必要なプロセスを標準化しました。では次にドラゴンチェーンの市場を見ていきましょう。暗号通貨、マーケティング、法律、ソフトウェア開発、採用といったあらゆる分野のスペシャリストたちが集まるエコシステムになっています。また、この市場には開発者たちが再利用目的で収益化したビルド済みのスマートコントラクタライブラリーも含まれています。最後に紹介するのがドラゴンチェーンプラットフォームとエコシステム全体のすべてのサービスにアクセスするためのトークン化されたマイクロライセンスです。ブロックチェーンビジネスマジック用に設計されています。あなたも最も安全で柔軟性が高くビジネス仕様のブロックチェーンプラットフォームとエコシステムの一員になれます。10月2日、いよいよドラゴン発売開始。
Yeah. Young Satoshi. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Dragonchain. Mine 10 blocks on the blockchain. My ETH father for the got paid. These dragons selling like they hotcakes. We go to the moon like we don't got breaks. If you wanna transact on a marketplace, Dragonchain. Mine 10 blocks on the blockchain. My ETH father for the got paid. These dragons selling like they hotcakes. We going to the moon like we don't got breaks. If you wanna transact on a marketplace, Dragonchain. My ETH costs more than your rent. I spend my life savings getting 10. Dragons get the hottest coming next. Me and Joe Rose make a bet. All this shit seem new to me. Mix a blockchain with security. Keeping data safe is the fluency. How could you not fuck with the company?
Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best.
Adaptable, all capital, label radical yet rational. Adaptable approach is palpable if this animal is fallible. But that conclusion is laughable, so with for all detachable from the mandible. You see it now?
Roles of a denizen. content creator is a user that creates posts and is rewarded based on the quality of their content. A content evaluator is a user that helps assess the quality of content and enforces community standards. The evaluator is effectively taking part in a marketplace to curate content and is rewarded for early evaluation. A content consumer is a user that wishes to find and consume the most valuable content in a given subject area or within a community. A lair owner is a person holding tokenized ownership of all or part of a community lair. Owners are rewarded with a portion of all mining activity happening within their lair. Owners are incentivized to build the best community of content creators and evaluators.
But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win. We choose to go to the moon.
Oh my God. Was I muted that whole time? Holy crap. That's so hilarious. Okay. To the comments. That's so frustrating. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't see the comment. I saw a bunch of emojis. Okay. I will start over, and I'll go really fast. It'll be a speed run, okay? Just so you get all the updates. So no one complained that they didn't get the updates. Welcome to Super Happy Dragon Lucky, the Dragonchain Update Show. This is episode 1x13c. It's 0x13c, the 317th episode. Reminder, nothing on the show is financial advice, and stay tuned after the updates for the AMA, which happens every week. First up on Dragonchain updates. Let's see here. I'm going to get my tabs reset as well. You missed some of the jokes. There's some of the funniest jokes I've ever told on this show, and now it is sad that they are forever not recorded, right? Anyway, I'm sure somebody recorded them. But let's see here. First up, our last week show's distribution for governance lot was 514 tokens. There were 3 questions for 85 each. Host received 85, and Dragonchain received 172 lot tokens. Okay, let's see here. Next, we went to Den.DAO updates. This all seems like recent memory. Den.DAO updates. There is a Den.DAO meeting Friday, August 29th at 2 p.m. Central Time, U.S. That is tomorrow at 2 p.m. And the Den.DAO show, basically the agenda: current open governance, open Den support issues, rebranding Den to deplatform, and feedback on that. Open forum, items to be discussed from community replies, or if you show up to the meeting. There's a link in the post, and you don't have to have your mic on. It's a meeting, but you can interact live. So anyway, there are no comments yet, so make sure you get them in there, or get on join the show live. Okay, next we go to World Blockchain Roundtable updates, and the first off was, in case you missed it last week, it was the Roman Storm case, episode 222, and make sure you go watch it. Make sure you share it. The more views it gets the first week, the more all the participants will get. It was a very important show because this is a very important case, and it highlights a lot of how messed up and immature or ignorant, and not in a offensive way, but and how ignorant the system is of this technology, let alone even technology itself, that this case shouldn't even be happening. But you should tune in, make sure you listen to that, make sure you share it, and share your feedback on it as well. And let's see here, for today's show, it is blockchain solutions for a world governing body. It is episode 223. Make sure you get in there. I did show there were a bunch of posts from William, but he deleted a few. So I was wondering earlier if they were offensive, and I missed the fact. I hope that they were offensive, but I wish he wouldn't have deleted them. Anyway, let's see here. Make sure you watch this. It is today in like 44 minutes or so. And I don't know if I will be there because I have a couple of, I'm hoping to get to be there at the beginning, but I think that I'm going to have to leave at some point during. So Zach is going to run the show. So pay attention. It's going to be probably a much better show with Zach running it. He'll probably rein in a lot of the stuff. So anyway, next we have a quick discussion of the patent portfolio, and this time you'll be able to hear me, I hope. Let's see here. Right now we are still looking at the timeline, but probably the most interesting thing is that we gave ourselves a 2-week period, and so we have about just a little bit more than a week before we are committed to have the base document of the plan. And so I'm not certain yet if it'll be released right away. I'm if it is possible, it's entirely possible that we will go over it, or maybe part of it, or maybe an outline next week on the show, but it might be the week after that before we're done. It kind of depends. If I get time, I will try to get. I'm going to try to get it done this weekend when I have enough time and there won't be distractions. So because next week there's a lot going on. So anyway, after that we go to the Meme Asylum update. I'm hoping that I'm talking to Lee today. If not today, then tomorrow, but hopefully today. And I think we have some people that are going to help with the project as well. So exciting things happening, and I hope that we are able to get it rolling out in September. But I don't know, and I still need to learn more about what's going on with the comms side, the marketing, and all that. So anyway, if you are not already, make sure you're following Meme Asylum on X, which is Meme Asylum X, and join the community there, and join the Telegram, and go to the website and do whatever. Get ready. I don't know. And if there's any, I don't know if there's anything even to give feedback on right now, but whatever, it's all good. Okay, let's see here. Next, we go to Dracaria updates. So first off, if you don't have an account on Dracaria.com, get that today. I do think we were going to be giving away some gateway keys so that some people will have some Earth gateway keys. I do not remember if we have a plan for that or not. There might be a couple of varieties. I know that I might be able, depending upon, they said they're traveling, but they wanted us to come back on OV.live. And if we do that, we'll probably give away a key there. And we will probably, if anybody else, wants to have us on and ask questions, we can give away a key to their audience, or keys, depending. And then also, we'll probably give some away to people who have accounts who haven't gotten a key before, right? So if you essentially have a key, or are a member of the team, in which case you'll also have a key, then you won't be eligible. But it's a good reason to make sure you have an account, for sure. And even if we give one away on Twitter, then you're still going to want to have an account to get the key, right? So anyway, also, let's see here. We had some amazing, I'll show you my most recent, because this hatched this morning. This is the first I'm seeing it of my dragon. Sorry, hopefully this is okay with everybody. I actually forgot that I was supposed to look. It was going to hatch early this morning based upon the Bitcoin. Oh, it's freaking awesome. Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. And there's not even, there aren't even a lot of stripes on it or anything, but very cool. Okay, so what did we get? We got Leek. This is Estonian for flame. We got Bana, which is Cindy for fire. I don't even know what Cindy is, but Pamant is Romanian for earth. Pumunt. Sorry, Pumunt. And then Zemli Lai Shteh, Bosnian for land. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know if I know any. I want to check. Am I pronouncing that right? If anybody out there is Bosnian, let me know. Anyway, and what else? Let's see here. Hatched. It was fire, earth, earth. It was. I don't think it was a rare. Yeah, it was a common native. This stuff's cool. We're gonna get some AI in here that you will hopefully cover it and kind of tell you what is most unique about your dragon, that type of thing. It is a rare density, less than 5% expected to get that density. I have stable magic. Oh my gosh, I did not expect to get stable. I didn't think that it had incubated long enough to get stable magic. That's awesome. Very cool. It's not high stable magic, because I think it was maybe just barely past the point. Oh, I'm not showing you the I'm not going to show you the. I'm joking. It doesn't matter how much the charm making spell, but also the what's it called? The binding spell is in there. Anyway, okay, genetics. It is a female dragon with an epic. Look at that. It's a very small female fire dragon because the female fire dragons will tend to be bigger, and the female air dragons will tend to be bigger, whereas the male fire and air dragons will tend to be smaller. And so this one is a small dragon at 90.47, which is epic. That's awesome. Mild temperament, awesome. Archmage, magic proficiency. I kind of want to know the score there. You could look it up in the raw, but we should probably put that there. Let's see the colors. Okay, there's some pink in there. That is awesome. Okay, do you see pink? I can't see pink very well, especially when it's light. I'm kind of colorblind for that. Oh, look, the patterns are dark though. That's awesome. And we have a tiny 5% pattern on the neck and a 40% on the head. So we can zoom in and see the head in a minute here. What else we have? We have wing skin is big. The tail spikes are big. I guess tail strength is strong. I don't know if that shows visually or not. I don't know if it's thicker or something. Here, let's look and see. What did we say? It said head, right? Although looks like the horns are not very. Whoops, I did not go. I went too far. The horns are not very big, so you don't have much of the pattern there. And the pattern's black, so I don't know how it would show on the dark. But anyway, that's what it is. It looks cool. It is very neat. And there are others. I mean, there are a couple of others that were amazing. We did get 4 for bot 78. Just so you guys know, if you saw those, like, why'd those pop up? They were paid for with Ethereum, and they were claimed at later, so they didn't get into the first round. And I thought that I had them. That I ran through the process to spawn them. They are being spawned with the original transaction hash, so it's all solid. And we also have 2 more. So if you know, there were 2 Ethereum payments that came in that have not been spawned because they haven't been claimed. We don't know whose they are, and yet they have to prove that they own that account, so on and so on. So if you know who it might be, let us know. I'm not going to give any info about it because I don't want somebody to try to claim them that doesn't own them. And also, let's see, to that person, whoever it is, they have a choice. They can either get a full refund, they can get a partial refund if they want one and not the other, or they can get both of them spawned in whichever season it comes to. So ideally, they would get them in Earth season because that's when they were paid for. But you know, it's fine if they don't see it until later. And then the last choice is they could get 2 gateway keys for it instead. So make the choice, come in and get that done if you can. We also had Balu hatch. We had Dragon Whale hatch, some Earth Dragons. We had another Fire Dragon hatch that is look lateral. It's kind of pretty crazy looking colors. I don't know. There's some just amazing hatches recent. I know Eternal Mickey's hatch was amazing. This one is, I mean, they don't even have a set display name, this keeper, on their account. But I mean, look at that one. That's really this line here on the back. It's really cool. Anyway, cool stuff. And most importantly, the big update is 6 days, 2 hours, and 33 minutes until the water season spawn cycle starts. So make sure you have an account. There will be 500 eggs available. See, I got that bug fixed, by the way. 500 eggs available. The starting price is $28. $28, 500 eggs. Okay, so get in there. We don't have it absolutely. The feedback so far. If you have feedback, get into one of the Dracaria Telegram groups, or even tweet to us on Dracaria World on X. Make sure you're following Dracaria World. And we're trying to figure out, because last season, everyone was clamoring about, worries that people would buy up all of them too fast and that they wouldn't get a chance. And we restricted, man, what was that? We restricted day one to only one spawn per transaction. So, you could come in, pay for a spawn, have it spawn, come, go back through, do it again. And it essentially was there to slow it down enough that everybody had enough time to kind of get in. It still sold out in 42 minutes, even with that limit. So, so do make sure you're there if you can at noon Central on next Wednesday. But this season, because there are 500 eggs, the general sentiment so far, at least anybody who's chimed in, I think we only have a couple of them, have said 1% sounds still pretty reasonable. Maybe if we limited this to 5 spawns per transaction on the first day, and then after the first 24 hours, it will just be 10, I think it's 10 then anyway, per. And we, if you want, we could say it could be 5 on day one, and then after day one, it can be as many as need to be as what you want to buy. And that's a question. I don't know. So if you have any feedback on that, right now, it seems general sentiment is 5 on the first day and then 10 after that. But I'm open to whatever. So I would just kind of go along with whatever the community wants on that, and I don't think it has to be too formal, because it's we have to, the balance is we want everybody to be able to participate, right? But we also want to sell them out, because we need the revenue in order to do the things that we are going to do. And by the way, some of the things that are coming, updates, one of the big updates is the native marketplace is coming. We have the beginnings of it in place. We're trying to finish up a few things before this season, and hopefully we'll have time to get further on the marketplace. The goal is to get the marketplace out as soon as possible after the end of the spawn cycle, so people can go and trade and do stuff with their dragons and list them and have fun, right? And kind of experiment with it. And it'll be very simple at first, and then it will expand. And then after that, we have a lot of very exciting things that are planned for what to do with these dragons, with with games, with utility, with other characters, other poses, merch. Merch is coming. We're really close on that. I just need a little bit more time to get in and finish up a couple of the things to configure it. So that's everything. I think that's everything for Dracaria. So now we go to oh wait, make sure you do share, make sure you go follow Dracaria World, right? 700 followers. 700 followers, right? For every 100 followers, we will follow one more person from that account. How's that? I don't know how that works, but whatever. Anyway, all right. So we go now to the AMA questions. Please, while I am refreshing this, so you have plenty of chance to get a question in. While I'm refreshing this, make sure that you make sure you share this video, make sure you subscribe, tell people to fast forward, or maybe play a joke on them that some of the best jokes ever, or maybe I said something super controversial at the beginning of the show. When you share it, tell them that. And that way, since there was no audio, it'll be funny, maybe. All right, let's see here. So we go in here. I've refreshed it, and I want to make sure that you all know everyone will get credit that's on here. If you ask multiple questions, you get credit for one. And I reserve the right to revise and extend my remarks. Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to yawn. Question 1 from I Am For I Am. Deplatform over YouTube. I'm just going to vote up on that image alone. Okay. All right. Normally I would be able to see the whole thing and evaluate it while I'm reading it. Right. Anyway, but I had to shrink it to show on the video here. Okay. Question. were you aware that there are sites that people can post for sale their YouTube channel? There are only a few of them, and very little channels are up for sale. It would seem like it is not something that could be easily accomplished. Imagine if Den rebrands to deplatform, adds a video posting component, so you like streaming, right? The channel's layers are tokenized, and ownership of channel tokens can be traded on a DEX. It'd be the equivalent of selling some of your lot tokens on OpenSea. I don't see YouTube doing this anytime soon, right? Yeah, YouTube would never do this because it would be crazy for them with their current model. But I do think this is a good model for Den to rebrand and reconfigure itself towards. And there's a lot more to it than this, of course, which there's a lot of very interesting stuff. So I wasn't aware that you could go. I knew people did stuff with brokers selling YouTube channels, and I know that there's a lot of nefarious BS that goes on too, where large media or entertainment organizations will buy young YouTube channels and then essentially mold them in some direction to do whatever degenerate BS they want them to do. So anyway, I know that happens a lot. I know YouTube sucks, and I know that there are a lot of creators that have been really, really screwed out of what they built by YouTube. YouTube being worth billions, but the creators who make it worth billions are, some of them make a lot of money for sure, but nothing compared to what they've brought to the table. And so this could be something that would be very wise to do and exciting and fun. So, and the fact that crypto can do it, the fact that we can do it all on chain is pretty remarkable. So anyway, excellent question. Excellent question. Okay, next, I am for I am. Thank you very much. DenDAO meeting Friday, August 29 at 2 p.m. Central. And I'm going to try to be there. Sorry, I wasn't able to be there last week. I wanted to be there, but I got so bogged down I wasn't able. So I really want to apologize to all of you, and to especially William, that I'll be there. I'm going to try to be there this week. So especially because of the deplatform stuff. Wow. And William gets all the credits. He gets all the credits this week for the questions. Shame on the rest of you. I am disappointed. I'm disappointed in all of you for not getting more questions in. But still, it's all right. I don't mind it. It's all good. I had to do the speed run anyway because I totally screwed up the beginning of the show. Sorry about that. And thank you for being polite about it. I don't know if any of you can lip sync. You could recover some of those jokes. Or not lip sync. What is it? Lip read? What's it called? I don't know. Where you can, whatever it is. Anyway, go to Dragonchain.Store and buy some Dragonchain merch. There's the family crest. The fall's coming. You need a hoodie. Why not make it a DenDAO hoodie or a Den logo hoodie, or I think we have Matter, and I think we have I don't even know if we have Lot. I do know we have Matter. I think we need to have Energy logo on a just a little lightning bolt, right? Be beautiful, be amazing. So anyway, get in and buy some merch, and we're going to be getting it'll be a different site, but it'll be very similar at first. The Dracaria merch, how do I say? I'm going to be, because I'm getting the Dracaria merch done, I'll be already in I'll be in the groove to basically get some of the Dragonchain merch added that we've been wanting to add for a long time as well. So that's been me. Sorry for that. And let's see here. Make sure you watch us again next week. Make sure you watch the roundtable today in like 23 minutes at 1100 Eastern, 1500 UTC. Make sure that you follow on X, Dragonchain, Real Denizens, Dracaria World, and Jojo Row. And that's on X and Den.Social. And that's it. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend. I will see you soon.
America's not the government, people. The America is you. It is the Grand fucking Canyon, the Rocky Mountains, the deserts of the Southwest, the Pacific fucking Ocean, the Atlantic fucking Ocean. It is the grandest continent. And what the fuck have you people done? You have turned yourself into sheep, every goddamn one of you.